Peek yourself, sir. Hello, hello, hello. You gotta give me a second. I'm not quite ready yet. I'm getting there. I'm not ready yet. I'm working on it. I have some technical difficulties to take care of. How are you today, sir? How are you? How are you doing?
Sorry.
Thank you for the sorry. My May. My sorry. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know what I'm doing today. Uh, so we're up there at the, just chatting, for the moment because I've got to figure out what the fuck I want to do. Okay. Hey, I hope all is well with you. How are you doing? How are you doing? One second. I'm gonna, one moment. Today, today has been a fucking day and I'm really late. I'm really late because today has been a fucking day. Um, not an awesome day. Not an awesome day. It's been a what the fuck day. So, um, I was thinking about what I wanted to do today on stream. And I was thinking about, hey, let's chill and build in Fallout. And then I was like, ha ha ha. Building in Fallout is not very chill. So maybe that's not very good for my mental health today. So, um, I'm sorry that you're tired. And I'm glad that you're here. Besides tornadoes and stuff getting fixed, doing good. Hope it gets better. What the fuck days are exactly that? Yeah. I hope that it gets fixed quickly where you're at. That's really scary fucking weather. Scary fucking weather. Okay. So, oh my god. I'm going to put something up on the screen. Um so you can see what I dream about. I'm just kidding. I don't really dream about it. We're not starting soon anymore, folks. We've started. I have given in. I have given in. Uh, I have given in. So I wanna like quickly browse through my Steam list of games and kind of decide what I want to do. Cause I'm not I don't know, I'm just like not feeling it. I guess I'm just a little frazzled, and I need to do that. So, while I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on one of my favorite little cozy games in background to kind of idle here while I figure out what I want to do with Steam. So enjoy my beautiful little elf with the antlers in true Druid fashion and the little vignette that I have decorated here. I'm actually going to toggle this back on, and I'm going to make it nighttime because that's where it's really beautiful and you can truly see the bioluminescent stuff. We're going to pause that lo-fi on there. And there you go. Okay, so I don't know if I feel like playing Ark today. I do feel like building, but I don't know if I feel like building an Ark. So I picked up a couple of games on the Steam sale, the spring sale, and it's still going on. But I think these were like really cheap. Some of these I couldn't pass up. They were like $1.99, and like under $5 here and there. So let's see. Streamer Life Simulator. Streamer Life Simulator just seemed ridiculous. I don't know if I feel like playing it though right now. I picked up a couple puzzle games. I don't know if I feel like playing them. I don't think my brain is ready for a puzzle game right now. I don't think my brain is in the right place right now. I need something that I don't have to think right now. That's actually what I need. Sometimes when they're cheap, it's hard to say no. That's true. My game collection agrees with you. I have way too many games. I like to pick up the really cheap indie games because I look at it like I don't necessarily have the biggest budget in the world, but I like to support indie game devs. And so when they go on sale, sometimes there's bundles and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah. No big deal. No big deal. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so I got Garden Simulator. I really like simulation games, so we're going to put that right out there. I got Garden Simulator. I got Cafe Owner Simulator. I already have like House Flipper 2. I was demoing that Small Spaces game, which I really love, and I plan on playing that when it gets released and playing it fully. It's so good. I love it. 100%. It's actually really nice. There's another demo that I have that I've been actually wanting to try out. Let me see if I have it on here. It is it's really kind of niche. But I don't mind niche. What do I have? I have it downloaded, I swear. Ooh, Hotel Renovator. I thought I installed that recently. I played that for a while. I don't wonder if they did any updates. Hotel Renovator was really fun. Weird and kind of quirky in some parts, but I liked it. There was a... damn. Where is it? Tiny Glade did an update. I'm not gonna go for that though right now. I'm not in the mood. I got Furnish Maker. It's kind of a decorating game. I don't really have to think about that. I have Ranch Simulator, Motel Manager Simulator. I think I have a lot of simulator games. I don't want to know how many, actually. What else do I have? Hometopia. And so Hometopia kind of looks like it's like The Sims, where I'm building and decorating a house, but not having the Sims gameplay, which is cool. I like that. I do have the Enshrouded server up. But maybe that will be a little bit of excitement. I really, truly love Enshrouded, though. It's actually one of my all-time favorite sort of games. Oh, where the hell did this... I'm looking for this... there's 2 games I have on my wish list right now. And they have to do about vans. Big vans. Like Volkswagen bus vans. Camper van demo. They had a demo out. And then Outbound is another one. Camper van demo. Okay. I thought I had that demo. I was going to play that demo. How could you say no to designing a camper van? That feels like that would be so much fun, but maybe I'm just super niche about that. Camper van. Are we ready? Let's try camper van. Are we ready for it? Let's see what we got here then. Let's try camper van demo. I bet there's not this on Steam, but we can see what we have on here. If we can change it. Is there a category for camper van? Yes, there is. Aww. And it sounds so cute so far. So let's be super fucking cozy. I'm the coziest person in the whole fucking world. Did you know that? In case you were unaware, I am cozy. Don't I just scream cozy to you? Okay. Turn on the sound to make the most of this journey. All right. I've got the sound on now. Can you hear it? I can hear it. I can definitely hear it. I'm gonna pause the Spotify though, because I think that maybe I know it's telling me to turn the sound on. I totally hear that sound. I hope everybody else can too. It may need to be muted, like turned down a little bit, though. I think maybe if we're being honest here, it may be a little loud. Click to continue. Look at this. That is my dream car right there. Dream. So, let's do it audio. Audio is usually it's always a little loud for me, especially if it's a repetitive like 2-3 note thing. It's always a little loud for me. I don't like it. We'll keep the ambience and we'll keep the UI noise and we'll keep master volume right there. Let's go. Let's just, what do we do we need camera settings for this? Ooh, that's interesting. As long as I don't need keybinds. Let's just play. Here. Oh, it's so pleasant. This is Dream right here on the beach. Chat, are we gaming? Oh my. This is the life right here. I'm done with the game. I've just won the game right here. I just won. I just want you to know. I just would like you to understand. This is what I've just done right now. I just won the game. This right here is ideal. Perfect situation. As sirens go off in the background in real life. This is actually and factually just beautifully relaxing. Right here. This is a dream. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to click the phone though. Let's get back to reality. I would never have an electronics addiction where the phone is always in my hand. Why can't I do anything with this? Hello? Well, hello. I'm clicking it because it told me to click it. Do I throw it in the water? What? Okay. What's happening? Listen, I was signing up for Cozy. Cozy? What do I do with the phone, though? What's going on? No, really, though. Actually, is this the whole demo? This can't be the whole demo. What do I do? Okay. You put the phone in the radio? What is that? Okay. I just lost the whole game right there. That took way too long. Alright, what do we got here? We have papers. I don't want to read, bro. Burning it? Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Burn it. Burn it to the fucking ground, bro. That is relaxing. Ugh. That's the life. I better not have to go somewhere else. I better be able to live here forever at the ocean. Right here, just listening to the beach. My life journey. Wow. This album, this album belongs to... It belongs to me, guys. This is silly. It belongs to me. It's not the answer they were asking for, I don't think. Okay. I want one of these in real life. Like, actually. I have a couple of models of the Volkswagen Bus. It's my favorite vehicle, and if I had a dream vehicle, I would have a Volkswagen Bus, and I would convert it to have us make it into a tiny home. That's literally a dream of mine. I'm not even kidding. I'm 100%. So, here we go. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but that makes me think maybe I'm supposed to do that. Oh, it's just so cute. All of this, everything is just so cute. Okay, pink is cute. Me too. Hi! This is my dream car, so we're going to demo this game. We're going to demo this game because I need every cozy vibe I can get right now because I just had an unfortunate phone call. No! Hello! Thank you for the resub! You. Thank you. Hello again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And look at my alert actually worked that time. Isn't that fantastic? My Little Cartoon Girl's so... Oh, yeah. Yes. I love my emotes. I love them so much. Yeah. 1 second. Because I love them so much, in case anybody is not following that amazing artist. Oh, I don't know if I can do this because they aren't in chat. But yes, I've linked in my bio. No, don't worry about it. I can't anything today. I can't word. No, my brain is kind of mushy-mish. My brain currently is mashed potatoes. Can I just go with that? Can I just go with that? My brain is mashed potatoes right now. I know how awesome that sounds. Mashed potatoes. You know, every time I think of mashed potatoes, though, I think of... every time I think about mashed potatoes, this is probably really not what you want me to try and make that correlation to. But every time I think about mashed potatoes, I think of that movie with Richard Dreyfuss where they build that thing with the potatoes and there's aliens. And I can't remember the name of it because you know me and remembering names. Especially when my brain is mashed potato-ish right now. So, anyway, we're gonna have all of the cozy thoughts right now, and we're gonna have all of the thoughtful Scoopsy's potatoes, Joe in Impractical Jokers. I don't know what that is at all. I have no idea what that is. I'm completely lost. I don't know who that is. I don't know anything about that. No, I haven't seen that show. No, I don't really watch a lot of TV, actually. Because sometimes when I watch some of that, I have such an emotional reaction to it. So I have to be really careful about what I watch. So I don't... it doesn't bring me into a funk either way. I'm super empathetic when it comes to stuff. So I pick up on stuff. And so if it's, for lifelong friends, basically goof off every episode. Yeah, that's good. I also don't have cable. We kind of float subs. Oh, good guys. Okay, maybe I'll check it out. We kind of float subs often. We float subs to have, Netflix or Hulu and stuff like that. We don't keep that stuff active because it costs money. Yeah. We have never, actually, we've literally never had cable, and we've been married for almost 17 years now. That's crazy to think about that. Anyway, moving right along to not thinking about how long I've been married and old. No, I'm not old. But I'm not old, though. So, okay. Volkswagen Bus. This is my all-time favorite vehicle in the entire world. I have two models on desks somewhere of these. And one of them, and a third one that was actually like a keychain size. Dream vehicle. I begged. My mom said for high school, you can buy a vehicle. And I begged for a Volkswagen Bus. I begged. And she told me that was incredibly impractical. And truth be told, if I had gotten a Volkswagen Bus as my high school vehicle, I might have just gotten in it and driven away and had a very different life. No joke at all here. But as much as I love this pink, I'm really kind of biased about blue. So I'm going to go with the blue. This is a demo. You have your Sweet Pea parked up in your workshop. You can't make it New Zealand legal, frustratingly. That's it, Scotty. I can't move to New Zealand. You're not offering me a Volkswagen. Whoa. Oh, we can do blue. Blue. Oh. 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 My goodness. But wait. The bedding is still white, though. Am I the only one that is really kind of uncomfortable with white bedding? It makes me feel better if the bedding is white, because then I know there can't be spiders like lurking. So that's the good part about it. But then I'm always worried that like every tiny little everything will be very apparent. Is that not the cutest little kitchen? But I will say right now, this is... White bedding is totally unpractical. Yeah. I think so. This is adorable, and I want you to know how much I do appreciate this. Oh, I like that little screen on the side, though. That's got a screen, too. Yeah. Is this the only kind of customization you can do on the whole game? That might be slightly disappointing. I don't like this I mean, by and large, I like this color, but not for my kitchen, I think. That's kind of a... This right here? Nah. I'm not feeling that. This, you know what this is rattan. Not rattan. What is this? This meshy stuff. That reminds me of the dresser cabinet I got in our old bathroom when I redid it. Do you remember that one, Scotty? My cobalt bathroom, the rainbow tile. I don't think if I ever showed you the cabinet doors. They had that kind of rattan on it. I loved it. What do we have here? Your OCD is tingling about what? What did I do? You don't like that? We can do that. Is that better? You remember my dresser? You know what was the coolest thing about it that I really super love? I hate this brass handles, actually, more than I hate anything else. I hate the brass handles. I don't like those handles either. So I may just go with this one because it doesn't have the brass. I like that. Why is your OCD tingling? About what? What happened? Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't like the bed being so close to where you're cooking food, if we're being honest right now. That part I really don't like. I'm actually weirded out by this. I feel like I would not do that if it was mine, but maybe you're limited and you're constrained to that in such a small space. What am I painting? And what was this? Done organizing your camper? No. Why did it pop up with a save when I wasn't done painting? It's telling me I can repaint it? Oh, I did that already. OCD is tingling about the layout for a split ski. Yeah. That's fair, I think. Ew. Oh, gosh. Is this, like, all you can do, though? Why are there more options for what's hanging from your rearview mirror than anything else in the game? I like these crocheted. I'm sorry. These are not crocheted. The leaves are crocheted. The stem is crocheted. But these roses are definitely knit. Actually, I'm just going to tell you that right now. I can see the knit pattern. How are you doing today, C? I asked Scotty, and he's tired. How are you doing, C? No, we cannot have white wood walls and then white wood floors. That's going to be a no. That is not going to work. But I do like that. I do not. That's too dark. Yuck. My God, I had a total meltdown earlier. I swear to God, that phone call. Now I just want to go take a nap. Holy smokes, that made me so tired. Is this it? Is that it? Okay, hold on a second. Well, I'm glad I played the demo. So here's what I want to do. I want to look at the Steam. Just, words are, oh gosh, words today. Okay. So this is being released later this year. This says, make space in yourself for both your belonging. I'm going to read this description word for word. I swear I'm not doing this wrong. Make space in yourself for both your belongings and your own journey of discovery, all in one cozy van. In Camper Van Make It Home, you'll use block organizational puzzles and interior design to customize your camper van into a dream home on wheels. Play around with each of your decoration items to discover their surprises and possibilities as you discover your own. Zen Puzzles. Yeah, I guess that's what it's telling me. Feel the satisfaction of organizing all of your items in your luggage. Find your ideal place where each object fits perfectly or experiment with them at random. Play at your own pace without pressure. This is meant to be meditative and creative experience. Progression and outside decoration. Obtain new vans to decorate as you progress in your journey, in addition to the interior. Yeah, if that's what makes a dopamine flow, cool. Yeah, we're going to try it, but I'm disappointed in the lack of customization completely. So far, there isn't a lot. So I'm just going to listen, though. In addition to the interior, you can design the van's outside area and make it as comfortable as possible. You have various destinations, and then you can have a perfect pet to interact with to keep you company. Okay. I hear you. You cannot organize, so it would stress you out. Yeah. I get super overwhelmed if there's too much. All at once. And then so I have to try and reframe it so that there's not too much going on all at one time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when it comes to that sort of thing, yeah. If it's too much all at one time, I'm like, I can't do this, and I just shut down. So then I need to just do bite size. So, okay. So this is promising more than what we have seen so far. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a chance here. From the description in the videos on its page, it very much looked like there was much more customization and decorating allowed in the van. And we did not just see that. So there is another one that I did put on my wish list called Outbound, which is also involving a Volkswagen bus. And it says Outbound is an open world exploration game set in a utopian near future. Well, so far that's super fantasy. Thinking about a utopia in the near future is probably not on anybody's bingo card. Start with an empty camper van and turn it into the home of your dreams, alone or together with friends. Build and explore at your own pace, scavenge materials, craft, build, etc., etc. Okay. I don't want to read too much on that, but that one looks fucking really cool as well. And I see like the building, like you can build a whole tiny home with like a platform on top of the van and a greenhouse. And now I immediately regret playing this game and I instantly want to go log into something else and go build crazy build. I like that. That looks really cool, the Outbound. But let's finish the demo on this one. Let's check out the demo on this one a little more. I need something where I honestly, I change games. It's okay. Maybe I might need to. We'll see. I kind of feel like, to me, if I'm not having fun playing something, I'm just not going to do it, honestly. And I'm not even going to apologize for that. Life is too short, and I've got too many games in my list. And if I'm not playing what I like, I'm just not going to play it. I'm definitely, yeah, there's no point. I don't have enough time in the day to wait. Okay, so WASD works. Look at that, guys. WASD works. And we can rotate it. Okie dokie. Thank you for that. Let's take this as a wonderful tutorial. I don't need the tutorial. R and F for tilt. I was gonna build in Fallout. And then I was like, ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm not gonna build in Fallout. That's not gonna work for me. So I could turn Arc on, I could turn Enshrouded on, but I don't know if I have the brain power for that right now. I don't know how much of a brain power I have, so I'm trying out a little indie demo, and we'll see. I've been meaning to do this indie demo, so we're good. Why are there so many ways to zoom, though? Like 5 different ways to zoom. Okay, so now is this the organizational part, since that was the only customization that was allowed in the entire game, which feels so bad. If this is a building game, why was there like 3 beds and like 3 kitchens and like 3, like I couldn't do it myself. I picked, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a backpack. That's a radio. Is this items in my backpack, perhaps? Is that what that is? Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Are we going to just be like unpacking now? Do you know the game Unpacking? Have you ever seen the game Unpacking? I loved that game. Loved that game. Okay, we have a cell phone. All right. I wouldn't have just thrown my cell phone in a backpack with all these other items, but okay. Yeah, definitely would not have. Definitely not. Or a camera, by the way. Oh, there's the backpack. Every time I see a backpack in a game, I get the Dora the Explorer song stuck in my head. If that ages me at all. Oh, and a nice candle. I definitely stuck that with my backpack, in my backpack with my cell phone. Got another candle. Okay, so now I get to decorate with the objects. I see where this is going. 3 candles in the backpack with a cell phone and a camera. And what is this, sir? What do we have here? Matches? Matches. Those have to be matches, right? Wow. Headphones. Okay. My life's journey. My life's journey in one notebook is weird. Okay, no, go back. Go back. I regret this decision. I want to, yes. Yes. Why can't I stack stuff, though? Uh-oh. Do I rotate? What was the rotate? It's not, it rotates the camera. It doesn't rotate the item. Ew. Hello? Well, that's problematic, isn't it? Well, that's going to trigger my OCD now. Look at how backwards that is. What else is in here? Keys. Okay. I'm inside the van, but I got the keys. All right. It's okay. We're gaming. What is that? Is that my laptop? That can't stack on anything else at all? Let's put it on the oven. I'll put it on the bed. That's relatable. Oh, look at the backpack fill up. The backpack meter is filling up as I take items out. Listen, I just want to put this out there right now. If the backpack is full and I'm taking items out, I have a preference. I would prefer that instead of it filling up, it actually showed it getting emptier for me. That would help me. Not the filling up of the emptiness. You know what I mean? That would be my preference. What is that? Why does that look like another phone? Is that like just like a backup battery or... I'm so confused. I'm woefully uncool as well, so I think that's the problem. I have stickers and I have tape. Is this for journaling? Oh, and I have a wooden box. How did I fit all of the and the drink? Okay, I have a honest question. Honest question. Would you actually... Now, I know this is supposed to be a cozy game. Would you stick all of these things in the backpack together at the same time? Is that what you would be doing, though? And why was there a backpack in my backpack for me to pull a backpack out of the backpack? Am I thinking about that too much? Because I'm concerned. Actually, just worried now. The backpack was in the backpack. Isn't that weird? The backpack was in the backpack. Yeah, and the straw's sticking out. With 3 candles and your cell phone and your camera and your headphones and stickers and tape and your laptop without even any kind of protective sleeve on it. Maybe I'm just thinking a little too much on this. This isn't working for cozy time. Everything's... I'm not going to say that. How could I say that out loud? Scotty. Okay, hat. Where's the hat go? We're going to put it right there, but I'm going to regret that because I bet there's something else I'm going to need to put there. This is definitely giving me unpacking vibes. I know what that is. In Aska, the raw food storage is in a big basket. It holds raw vegetables, but also raw meat, and it disturbs me so much. That would absolutely disturb me as well. I just want you to know. I told you I was going to regret that. I can't put those hats anywhere else but there for space. See, now, how do I put hats and shoes together? Please, don't make me do that. Don't make me put the shoes on top of clothes or something. Yuck. Please? Is there no other spot for these shoes? This is gonna really... Come on. Are we joking? Oh yeah, this is fine, guys. This is very much reminding me of unpacking. I will tell you that right now. I loved unpacking. One of the reasons why I loved unpacking, you need 3 shoes for your 3 legs. Don't you have 3 legs? I have 3 legs. Come on, let me fucking do this, please. This is not, it's not supposed to be this way. It's not supposed to be this way. So the thing that I very much appreciated about unpacking was as you were unpacking and going through this stuff, I hate this right now. It told a little story about the person that you were unpacking for. I see a problem here. The hats could go on top of the upper shelf. No, maybe. Hello, thank you for stopping by. Maybe, let me try that. Is there an upper shelf? Aha. Yeah, maybe that will work. Yeah, let's try that. I looked up there at first and didn't notice. Hats go on hooks. You go on hooks. I'm gonna do, please don't make me. Let's put the pants over here. This isn't really telling me a narrative though. Do you know what I mean? It's not telling me a narrative like unpacking was, but let's go with it. I like it. Oh, that's definitely not clothes, is it? Those do not look like pants. That looks like a journal or something, right? Okay. Whoa. Me trying to move this camera. I'm gonna put you on the ground for now. Let me see what's up next. Or is that something else? What is that? That looks like a... That's underwear. That is super particular. Does anybody fold their underwear? I actually do fold mine, but not quite like this. Is that too much information? That is underwear. That's not handkerchiefs. That's underwear. Yes, it's too much information, or yes, you also fold your underwear. That's definitely underwear. Look at the little bows. You don't fold your underwear? Scotty, I would have thought that you were a person that would fold your underwear. You seem so incredibly tidy. And I mean that in the best, most complimentary way. I thought that for certain you would be a folder. But you don't. Wow. My entire pit and fucking boots. We are definitely out of room for shoes. All right, let's just fuck around and find out. You roll your socks, but your undies go in the clump of knickers drawers as it. Undies chaos. It's undies chaos. You know, I don't fold my socks. I don't, well, kind of like maybe fold them over if there's pairs together sometimes, but I don't actually, really. Oh, is that more underwear? Wait a minute. Okay, listen. That looks like washcloths now. Right? I don't see a bath anywhere, though. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy with my options. This is becoming overwhelming now. The drawers don't open. Oh, that's... Ooh. Okay. This is a game changer. These shorts are adorable. I just want you to know. They are ultimately adorable. They are actually adorable. I think we're going to have to double up. 6 undies, 3 shoes, 5 washcloths. This is all normal packing. Is it normal packing? Are you just making commentary on the game, or are you giving your expertise? Because you do a lot of packing and a lot of traveling. So I trust you. I do not. So I don't know. I may not know a lot of things. What the heck was in there? Backpack. No, it's not normal at all. Why are you messing with me, then? Is it not normal? I don't know. Is that my toilet? This is the bathroom. I just want to comment real quick. That is the toilet. And that is the sink. So this is right here. Is this where you're prepping food? Because that's the refrigerator. So if your toilet is right here by your pillow, it does look kind of wide. Yeah. What's between the wardrobe and the drawers? Looks kind of wide to just be dead space. Let me look. Yeah, you pee. Yeah, I have a problem. I can't get over this. The toilet is right by the refrigerator, is right by your pillow, is right below your food prep, which is right behind your sink. I'm bothered by that. So let me move this out of the way. I can't stack stuff, so. This is, I guess this is where we're supposed to store stuff also. Yikes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we'll figure it out. It's good. Oh. I'm afraid to look at this. The comb. Just go in the bathroom drawer. Yikes. Is it clear, though? Is it? I don't know what to think about this. Because now I'm feeling kind of weird. Oh, a hair clip. True story, I do have big hair clips like that. Because when you have curly hair, sometimes using a scrunchie, you will just, you pull all the curl out. Whoa. I don't have room for the mirror. I want to be really honest. This is not a necessity. Can I sell items? A mirror is just not a necessity. Oh, look, it's menstrual pads. Okay. Are they making an assumption that only someone that menstruates would play this? That's a hell of an assumption to make, isn't it? Hell of an assumption to make. Why did the... Oh my god. I see a whole lot of bathroom products. Is that also tampons? So you have pads and tampons? No. What? And the toilet paper right there. Yikes. I'm curious. Why is that higher than the other one? Is it just the angle from that camera angle? Okay. All right. That's a whole lot of toilet paper for one person. Wow. Why can I actually like sit right there? Why are these at different heights though? For a game based on the zen of organization and puzzling, it really doesn't let me, whoa, do that, does it? And that is, can I still close it? No, that shampoo is in the way. I'm guessing that's shampoo. That's shampoo, right? Clearly. It has to be shampoo, right? But why pads and tampons both? Yeah, you do. Like, how are you accessing the toilet paper from anywhere? I'm so grossed out by the toilet right there, guys. This is no longer a dream. This is a nightmare at this point. Why would you put a toilet in a drawer? This seems to me like maybe they designed this. I don't want to make assumptions. I truly do not. But I'm just wondering who would design this game and have, like, actually tampons and pads both. And no other options. That's more zooming than I need. Okay, wow. Why can't you let me put the lotion deep in the drawer? Right? I'm trying to maximize my space and I'm trying to be zen. I don't want to put the toilet paper in the refrigerator though, actually. I actually want to try and keep it on, wow, and a whole makeup bag. These are things I actually just don't, actually I do have a little makeup bag. But oh yeah, let me put the toothbrush. No, it closes. Oh, no, it doesn't close. Maybe it is too high to go in deep. That's good observation. Yeah. I just wanted to see if I could do this. I can't. Everything is too high. So why doesn't everything fit, though? It's going to have to go somewhere else. It's going to have to go somewhere else. I want to see what I have to work with so I know how to utilize these other spaces. You know? Toothbrush and toothpaste right by the toilet. Really do. And baby wipes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. And compact. Okay. And another compact that I can't stack with the other one. This is bad space utilization if you're not letting me stack stuff at all. Back in a few, crossing fingers that things look less stressy when you're back. Yeah. Are you stressed out? This is the opposite of a cozy game right now. I'm so sorry. This is a whole lot of makeup that I can't put in the makeup bag. And that's actually probably one of the things that's going to bother me more than anything. besides the toilet. Right there. I have a whole makeup bag there, and it takes up a lot of space. So, it's making your calves tingle. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that to you. Oh, a whole towel. Well, that's cool. I don't even know where I'm showering, though. Because I just see a kitty toilet. It does bother me, too. I'm trying. Maybe. Wait a second. Yeah. I did rotate 1 or 2 of these before. But I don't know how I did it. And it was an accident. And I swear I did the whole tutorial. I needed something cozy to play. And this is not... Why the scissors? Okay. They look like my little sewing scissors, but I know that they're not sewing scissors. Two things of SPF 50 sunscreen. 2. And then avocado lotion. Oh, you're done. I'm done with that one. And then some kind of hand cream. All right. I think I'm just going to unpack as much as I can and then sort of shifting it around so I can see what I have to play with. Because I need to put tall items in here. Tall, skinny items in here. Obviously, you know, one of these drawers here. Oh, that is kitchen stuff. Okay. Interesting. But the problem with this is these clothing items, it's like not like really allowing me to utilize the entire space. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I can stack the washcloths? How high? Not high enough. Not. Are you joking me? So for a game that said it wants you to have Zen puzzle-like stuff with your organization, it is not allowing me to do that. Okay, so what other clothes do we have here? Oh, more washcloths. Awesome. That's fantastic. That's good. Maybe at this point, I thought I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe building in Fallout would be less stressful. Maybe. I can't believe I'm saying that. I actually literally cannot believe that those words just came out of my mouth, but it might be the path of least resistance right now. Maybe the Fallout, what is that? Maybe Fallout building would be the least stressful option. What is this? A cloth mask? Is this what this is? Oh, well, I got that new shelter in Fallout. The toilet is a deal breaker. The toilet really is a deal breaker. Not only... What the heck is that? Is it a bathing suit? I don't wear bikinis, though. I don't wear anything with strings like this. Multiple bikinis. Oh, we're gaming so hard now. And then this. Whatever this is. The cute prints, though. They are very adorable prints. Oh, that's cute. And another pair of shoes. I don't own this many shoes in my life. Actually. I actually only own, I think, 1 pair of shoes that fits me. That I can wear. A 3rd fucking bikini? You're kidding me. A 4th? Is this actually bathing suits? Oh, they're bras. I don't own those either. Oopsies. Well... That's... What did we learn today? There's a whole lot of things here that I find unnecessary that I do not own in my life. Such as inordinate amounts of makeup and bras. Alright. So now we have food. Oh my god, I'm just going to pull a latte out of my pocket here. Where am I supposed to put this? Oh, lemons. Don't worry, guys. Another... What the fuck? Another straw cup thing? Weird, but okay. I can totally put that candle between the headphones. It's not registering the hitbox. This is the opposite of a cozy game right now. I just want you to know that. I'm going to be really honest. What else is in here? Food. Food stuff. Oh, sure, no. Coffee. Coffee maker. Of course. You go right there. And coffee. Fair. Very fair. Just go in the sink for right now. We're getting to levels of bother. Okay. So we're thinking kitchen. So your kitchen item. Put the coffee over there. It doesn't belong in the sink. Not being able to rotate this is instantly making this bad. Am I missing something about rotation? Because I feel like, yeah, the rotation, guess it, this is the rotation. That is some hot rotation action. It is so, it's rotating so hard. But it's actually just rotating the camera and not actively rotating the items, which makes the placement on this actually a nightmare. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm going to check and see if there's clothing storage under the bed. Any storage under the bed. For sure. Let me see. Ooh, very good. Yes, it is. That is a very good thing. But I can't rotate it. Look at that. We're gaming now. Let's put the fucking makeup in the refrigerator for right now. I don't know what that is still. I still don't know what this is. This is... Oh, wait a minute. That let me rotate it. Oh, okay. There's hope. There's hope. We have hope. Let me rotate this real quick, if I can. Excellent. Okay, we figured it out. We can rotate. We're badass rotators. It was right click. So I pick it up with a left click, and then I right click it. And it was letting me rotate. Alright, okay. The game is completely changed now. Almost. Slightly. Maybe. Go down here. And you, go back over here for a second. I'm gonna put... Oh, this one doesn't... Oh, this one does open. Excellent. No, stop. It closes very quickly as well. No, it closes instantly. Wait a minute. I didn't do that. I'm opening you, and you're just slamming shut in my face. How do I utilize this drawer? How do I use it, though? No! I'm trying to... No! I thought it was hitting the drawer. I thought it was hitting this drawer right here. I'm going to clear the floor completely and just make sure. Yeah, let me make sure. We can do this. Those totally look like bathing suits to me. I think these are the bathing suits, and I think the other ones are bras. I think it's just protesting. It's protesting the lack of functionality in so much of this. Oh my gosh. Is that just a bag? What's with the clothes? Alright, I'm gonna clear this out completely so we have nothing in the way, right? And then we'll try and open the drawer. Sure. Let's close the refrigerator now. Are you kidding? What? Alright. We can still do this. We can take all of these things out. Excellent. Wow. That was it. That was it. Okay. Holy smokes. It's very touchy, isn't it? Alright. Well, it looks like all these clothes will fit in here, though. Alright. Well, there we go. I feel like... I feel like... this might be Yeah, it would be very simple to get a message something is in the way, right? Well, I'm glad you picked up on it because I shouldn't feel dumb, but it really made me feel kind of dumb. This is not supposed to be that kind of game. I don't even know what this is. Does anybody know what this is? Why was it with the clothes? It doesn't look like clothes to me. And I'm still struggling with what this is. Oh, that's a purse. Oh, they're purses. I feel so stupid. I mean, I have purses, but I don't really use them. But they're bags. They're purses. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really use that stuff. So this is like a foreign thing to me. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. So I wonder if maybe is it the way to go is to fit all of the big clothes items on the bottom drawer, and then maybe small clothing items on the top, and then we can leave this cabinet over here for shoes. Maybe? Is that the way to do it? Maybe. But I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. What could be worse? We could just have to redo it again. Which, that would be fine too. I'm not worried about that. I don't think that's going to let me close that. Nah, it's not. Okay. Well, that's... I don't want to put pants with pants. Seriously? Okay, I'll put the shorts next to it. These are hoodies. I know a little bit about something of hoodies myself. These are pajamas. Look at that matching cutie pajamas. That doesn't stack. What? How does that not... So the pants will go on the top, but the top won't go on the pants. If it was up to you, the game would give an overview of all the items you have to organize instead of forcing you to clutter the entire van before getting to work. Exactly. I completely agree. That would be ideal to me as well. That's why I was trying to unpack them just to know what I had to work with. I know that, I don't know if you've ever played the game Unpacking. I highly recommend it. It's very nice and cozy with a very nice narrative story as it goes along. I loved it. You do pull the items out like that as you're unpacking. I have not, but I'll put it on my list. I highly recommend it. It's wonderfully executed indie game. Hi, hi. How are you doing? I highly recommend Unpacking. Yes. Hi, Miriam. Hi, how are you doing? Here. Let me stop before I forget. I don't want to forget. Always. And if there's ever shout out anybody else that ever streams, please, I want to know. I want to give shout outs. I'm super happy for anybody that stops by, says hi, doesn't stop by. I mean, doesn't say a thing, lurk. All of it is welcome. All of the above. Yeah, but please, please, by all means, if you do stream, and I'm very self-promo friendly. I want to know. I want to talk about it. Don't ever feel shy at all. How are things looking? Things are a hot mess, Scotty. House Flipper 2, yes. I played a lot of House Flipper 1. I picked up House Flipper 2 when it first came out. I played through the content of what was available at release, and I was like, oh, this is not a lot of content. Yes, Miriam. I'm sorry, I called you Miri. One of my son's longtime friends, a daughter of a friend of mine, her name is Miriam as well, and we call her Miri. And so I'm sorry. Obviously, you're not the same person, but my brain just kind of, yeah. Oh, okay, good. So if I slip up, it's okay. I'm not offending. Okay, good. I've been called a whole lot of things growing up. and not so good things. So I don't mind anything. I don't mind Isa. I don't mind Ez. I don't. You were once called Mirror. Wow. That's unfortunate. That doesn't sound very fun. But I had some. The thing you like most about House Flipper 1 is they removed in the sequel is installing things and dealing with nuts and bolts. Yeah. I understand why they did it in House Flipper 2. Fully understand. So I get why they removed it to make it more streamlined and simple. But that wasn't my biggest complaint with 2. So my biggest complaint with 2, I think, was having to pick up all the fucking garbage and take the garbage out. And again, one of my all-time favorite games is Power Washer Simulator. I love the satisfaction of cleaning and all of that. I love it. But they do have a building mode where you can earn discounts on items you've built. I don't think I got into that, though. So I'll just have to call you Miri then. Is that okay, Miriam? I can just call you Miri. Power Wash Simulator is literally one of my all-time favorite games. I love to just stim to that. If I'm having a really bad, like if I'm having a flare, like a health flare, like I have chronic illness and chronic pain, and if I'm in one of those flare modes where everything is going on and everything is so overwhelming because I have to just like all of that. A lot of people call me Isa. It's okay. Power Wash Simulator is fantastic. Isa is okay. Some people call me Ez. Some people call me Isa, and that's okay. But Scotty, you still remember the day when I was frazzled from cleaning my house and you called me a pine cone because I decided to then relax by virtual cleaning? Scotty calls me a pine cone a lot. It's because I'm very prickly. If you know me very well, you'll see how cranky I can be. I'll just put it at that. Scotty knows me. I feel okay being the real me around Scotty because I know he can handle it. I'll just put it like that. So I don't mind Isa. A lot of people call me that. I don't mind Ez. People call me that. I really don't like being called Liz or Lizzie. I absolutely hate that. I don't even mind if people call me my real name. It's Elizabeth, but I might not respond to it because I'm not used to being called that. And, yeah, I'm just not used to it. Yeah, Liz or Lizzie's. So my first husband used to call me Liz because he knew I didn't like it. So he would call me Liz to troll me. And it will come as no surprise that our son is, out of all of my children, the biggest trolling personality. Yeah, your husband rarely calls you Christina. It's 3 syllables. You sort of adopted C, but I hate being called Chrissy. Yeah, I can see that. My husband does not call me by my name. Actually. You found the shower in the van. Where's the shower? No. Scotty, the fridge is normally next to the oven and the hob because all 3 devices are gas lines. This is a gas fitter. People don't want to type Christina either. A lot of my family got used to... I hate the hatch by the door too. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together and we'll get all over all of our OCDs. Does it right click it? I right click. Yeah. But I can't do anything with it. It won't let me open it. Oh, fuck. Look, it did. I had to click it so hard multiple times. Or calling you Christine will have me yelling. Yeah. So when I was growing up, My dad's nickname for me was Lizard Beast. Actually, that was his nickname for me. It was less than ideal, but it was better than what the kids called me at school. So that was good. So then when I had nieces, when my first niece was born, your sister's Christina, and you've called her Christina. Aww. Aww. It's cute. We always called my sister a nickname as well. Her name is multiple syllables. So we just called her for short. Your older sister's the only person allowed to call you Chrissy? Yeah. Actually, my sister and my brother call me by my full name, or they just call me Auntie E. Basically, when my nieces were born, they're adults now. Actually, God, that sounds terrible. My nephew is still little, but my nieces are adults now. I have two kids that are adults too, so it's not that weird, I guess. And when they were little, they couldn't say my name, so yeah. One just turned 18, and the other one is like 20. I don't remember how old she is. She's 20, 21 maybe. I don't think she's 21 yet. Maybe soon. I don't remember. I lose track of the time so easily. Mine are 26 and 25 and 23. And then I have 14 and 11 are mine. Aww. My oldest son is 25. He's turning 26 in the fall. So they couldn't say my name, so they just called me Auntie E. Because that's what a guy I was dating one day called me. He called me E for short. And a lot of people I used to game with used to call me E. All of my characters that they knew, all their names started with E. They still do. So I like that letter. But when I was growing up, my grandma, my adopted grandma, used to call me Lil Bit because I was always tiny. I was born a preemie, like very little preemie with a lot of health issues. And so when I was like less than a month old, or I'm sorry, over a month old, I was born on the 1st of November. And in the Christmas stocking that year, I could fit in the Christmas stocking. So I was just little. Always. I've just been little. So they just she called me like Lil Bit, but she'd also call me Lily Bat or Lily Beth occasionally. I don't like Beth either. I do not respond to Lizzie, or Beth. But she could call me whatever she wanted. She was my grandma. She was there. She was there all the time. My surrogate grandmother. So that kind of like took my name and made my gaming handle kind of as an ode to how she nicknamed me and would call me, I guess. I guess is what I was getting at. So yeah, that's where that came from. It's not actually my real name, but I'm not really opposed to people saying my real name, but most people don't use it. Not even my husband will call me by my real name. My full name. It's just too much. Even when my gaming friends started calling me Ez, some of my kids started to call me that too. For short, which is kind of funny. So I don't even mind it. People have called me like Ezzy before. I don't mind that. It's fine. I'm really pretty easygoing about it. I don't like being called Liz. That's all. Like, a lot. I don't like being called Liz. Which is kind of weird. These are bras, right? Is that what we've established? I don't know about this kind of stuff, guys. These are bras, and like, these look like bathing suit, like bikinis. I don't own this kind of stuff. So, I guess this is clothing stuff that will go together in this drawer, and we'll just, don't worry about it. And underwear. I do own underwear, though, for the record. I own Cookie Monster underwear. And I wish I could still have Muppet underwear. I had a pack and I can't find them in my size anymore. And I don't want to have to buy children's underwear. That would not fit, by the way. So, okay. We can fit this stuff in here, right? We're gaming so hard right now. Let's... Oh, no. I wanted to pick up the stack. Stack, stack, stack. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Wow, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. I'm trying to really maximize my space here. Are we doing it? Yeah, we got it. We can do it, right? That looks uncomfortable. I feel like we've got a lot of space here. So maybe I will see. Can I fit that in there? No. I think maybe I'm going to try and grab the towels and put the towels in here. Towels will fit with the clothes, right? Will that work? So I never really played too much of House Flipper 2. I will go back to that at one point. That was one of the things I was thinking about playing today, was one of the House Flipper games. I have a lot of simulator games. I really do like them. I like renovating. I like a lot of that stuff. So it allows me to, I'm going to juggle some of this stuff and make some more room. This is not actually how I would organize in real life, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. That is a really particular thing that I can't get to fit anywhere. Okay. So how are you doing today, Miriam? They had a co-op mode in House Flipper 2, something to play with my girl. Oh, very cool. I don't know. Yeah, no one here really likes my simulating games. Those like simulator games. I love them because I really like decorating and I really like designing. And I love playing The Sims so that I can decorate but I don't mind the building. I do like the building. But I don't like the gameplay on The Sims so much. It feels so much like it's like real life simulator. And that's the whole point. But I'm not interested in doing that. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. A bit of a slow day. Slow days are fine. I had a really shit-tastic fucking phone call before I was going to go live, and I melted down completely. So I was very late to my own stream, but that's fine because I can be late completely. But I needed something. Slow days are very ideal. 100%. I needed something to cozy, no thought. I wanted to build in Fallout, and then I laughed and realized that's not going to be very relaxing. So I decided probably not to build in Fallout is a good idea. You know? So here we are trying out this demo because my favorite dream vehicle is one of these buses. I have wanted one, and I have multiple small replicas of them. I have a red one and a blue one. And I wanted one for a very long time. It's still a dream car for me. So I don't know if I can handle it after this whole toilet ordeal over here, because I swear to you, if I actually owned one of these, I would find a place that was not by where I was sleeping and eating to be the toilet area. Even if I had to shit outside, I swear to God, it would not be where I fix food. I just would never, ever, ever, ever. Thank you for the sorry. I think that's just the way that it is for life, basically. But it's like right now I'm just trying to get back to like kind of like normal. So around Thanksgiving, my mom was hospitalized, and then she passed after a couple of months in the hospital and being sick. And it was kind of unexpected in a way because she was making a recovery. And then all of a sudden she wasn't, and she passed. And so everything was starting to go in a way, and then it wasn't going in a way anymore. And so then I had to like remove all stream schedule and just try to get back into the habit of gripping onto stuff normally. So it is what it is, and we can do hard things in life. And yeah. So I welcome anyone that wants to come hang out. And like I said, lurking or no lurking, I completely understand, you know? New normal is true. It's sorry. Thank you. It's okay though. It's okay. It has to be okay. I have other things that I have other things I have to think about. I have other things I have to take care of. I didn't I didn't stop being a mom, and I didn't stop being a partner, and I didn't stop being I can't stop doing those things. And I have to move past just survival. So, starting and figuring out an outlet here has been really good for me to keep those things focused, Yes, I'm sorry. It is. That's basically adulthood summed up. It's new normals all the time. You know what I mean? Because as you age and as things happen, things keep happening. See, you have to come up with that new normal. You have to figure out how to do it. You have to keep living, because I know for damn sure that that's exactly what parents would want. I know as a mom, very simply, I know I wouldn't want my kids or anyone. Whoa. Oh, there's hidden shelf unlock. I just fucking won the entire game. Ooh, that shelf goes so deep. What the fuck? I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put other stuff there. I wanted to try and stack the towels, but that would make too much sense. Fuck. Sorry. My excessive use of that fucking word. See if I can do this. Let me utilize my space better. Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I just know as a mom that one day I will pass, obviously. And I would not want my kids to just be so far gone that they don't enjoy the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? And there's just some days are so hard because there's just those reminders all over the place. And yeah, let's just refocus. Let's shit talk something really quickly. Let's shit talk this virtual world that's pissing me off. How about that? It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. New normals. I think that's just adulthood. Just new normals. Why can I not stack these towels? Does it look like... Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, look at that space there. All right, well, fuck you, towels. Get the fuck back there. Oh, no, of course you won't let me stack you. I see the room. You gave me a zoom function, and you let me see the space that was available to me. Ha ha. I got ya. Got ya. That's terrible. Are these purses, though? Are they? I don't have purses like this. The only purses and bags I have are functional. So I feel kind of like that's wasted. Like beach bags, yeah? Why can't I stack them, though? What am I missing here? Fuck. Why did that just go super small? Why did that go super small right there? I found a glitch in the Matrix. I found a glitch in the Matrix. What just happened? Whoa. That's completely normal, everyone. Yeah, they do. They look like shopping bags. I use those kind of shopping bags when we go shopping. I use cloth shopping bags. I used to take old t-shirts and just use my serger because I sew, and I would use my serger and just sew the bottom of the shirt in one long straight seam, and then cut a circle where the neck is to elongate it, and then cut the sleeves off, and so it would just turn it into a little instant old t-shirt shopping bag. So for a long time, that's the kind of shopping bags that we used. It's just old t-shirts until they got like holes and stuff, you know what I mean? Because I hate throwing stuff out. And I was reading something about even when you donate to things, oftentimes they're just thrown into a dump and they don't actually get recycled. So I wanted to just recycle the t-shirts I had as much as possible. So I try to repurpose a lot. So if there's like, I have shelves and shelves and shelves of fabric in my art studio. I have entire bins of old t-shirts and old fabrics and stuff like that to repurpose as much as possible, because it's super important for me to, there's just so much waste that I want to repurpose as much as I can. Okay, so I'm wondering, should shoes go in here? I'm really bothered because I want to put the shoes together, but it won't let me. It feels like it's not letting me. And I hate it. Yuck. Since the last time I broke part of my foot, I only have one pair of shoes I can wear comfortably that I can actually put my foot into. So I don't have this many pair of shoes. I would never have to worry about this kind of organizing. This is too much stuff. I want to point out that this is way too much stuff for someone that lives in a van. If you are living in a van, you 100% need to adopt a minimalistic lifestyle and get rid of your stuff. So I feel like, personally, I would definitely not have pads and tampons, right? I definitely would not have this many different kinds of lotion and this and this and 2 different kinds of sunscreen. This feels like it's just so much. Or am I wrong here? If you're adopting this lifestyle to live like this, wouldn't you be like also adopting like less consumerism and less stuff, right? Or am I totally missing out on this one? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just weird because I don't have a lot of this stuff. I'm still very bothered by the makeup case not letting me put all the makeup in it, but taking up the whole slot. So then the makeup case takes up slot, and then everything else also takes up these slots, right? Like that, I don't like. But again, maybe this is a me problem. I don't know. I feel like this is. Why can't you go on top of that? You absolutely can stack. This also, kind of tilting, not gonna lie. Not being able to stack flat things like that. Not being able to put a hair clip on top of that. Let's be real for a second, please. Not being able to put a compact on top of the makeup thing like this. You absolutely do this in real life. I know enough about makeup to know that. I may not know a lot, but I know enough. Yikes. That is the weirdest looking deodorant I've ever seen in my life. It's shaped like something not deodorant like, also. I just also want to point that out. That's very sus looking. And 3 candles. Why do you need 3 candles? Also. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm the one with the issue. Can you hear my clicky clicky, my soft clicky keys? Okay. This girly is definitely a TikToker in my head, and I would watch all her TikToks. Me? I'm a TikToker? What does that mean? Me? I don't even have TikTok, actually. Oh, you mean the person that owns the van? Oh, yeah, I got it. Why 3 candles? Because your toilet is in your kitchen, but that's fair. I know nothing about TikTok. I'm not cool enough for that. Actually, just not. I do use Instagram, but I don't really post. I don't post any of my personal stuff publicly. I have I have my personal Instagram, and then I have my business Instagram. And so my business Instagram, I try to post relevant stuff if I'm working on an art project or stuff like that. So I try to post relevant stuff, but I am so bad. I hermit really a lot. I'm not super social. I'm always awkward about it. If that makes sense. It's not that I mind being social. Yeah, those are definitely fucking pads. Oh, but what if I don't use pads, though? Yeah, I don't post on my public one because I keep my private one active, I guess. And because I can't put that underneath there, guys. I can't put I can't put the tampons in there, but the pads are fine. I don't use the public one for messaging. And the only person I really send messages and reels to is my partner. He gets to see all of the rabbit holes I fall under. He deserves it. He knew what he was getting into. So I just sent him a lot of that stuff. You were starting to post more on there with stories, but then you had someone always in your DMs who you didn't want in your DMs, so you stopped. Yeah. No, that's completely fair, and I'm sorry that happened. I have not had that happen to me on Instagram, but I have had that happen in a lot of other venues. So I completely understand. That would also make me not want to do that anymore. I want to hide the fucking tampons. I don't use them. I don't like them. So I don't want the pads or the tampons at all. I don't. Okay. Yuck. Let's try and organize this. Matches. Matches can go here right with the toilet paper. That's okay. It's not a bad hazard at all. I don't actually get messaged by people much at all, for the record, most of the time. Most people don't. There's just only a few people that I'm actually friends with and stuff that actually do message me in my life on a daily basis, on a regular, semi-regular basis. I don't know if I just scare people away or they're worried I'm just going to talk too much or something. So then I just get kind of self-conscious about it. Oh, I don't want to message anyone because I don't want to bother them. That makes sense and is very reasonable. But I kind of feel like I absolutely should be using it more because I freelance artwork, so I have to something, It was just one person who would say, "Girl, I'm too old to be in your Discord server." Ew. 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 If someone said, "Girl, I'm too old to be in your Discord server," that's disgusting. Then that's exactly right. Why are you in my DMs? That is so gross. That's actually disgusting. That's a lot of no. I'm going to be real. That's a lot of no for me. I don't like that. That's not good. That's not good at all. This is taking up so much space in here. What a waste of fucking space. That's actually problematic. That's actually problematic. I would have blocked that person. Actually. I actually would have blocked that person. I just want you to know. I think in all rights and fairness, no one would hold it against you if you blocked that person, because that's gross. It's a stunning amount of self-awareness to admit to knowing to feeling like they're too old to be joining your Discord server, but instead to then start DMing you. That makes me feel gross. I'm sorry that happened. That's actually gross. Yeah, that makes me feel gross. That makes me feel very gross. For you and for anyone that gets DMs like that. Yuck. Yeah, exactly. He wanted direct access to you. I would heavily limit it. Yes. That's really disgusting. That's crossing a line in a lot of different ways. Some people don't mind. It's tricky, isn't it? If you can be a friendly person and you don't mind having conversations with people. I have so many stories. Holy shit. I too have so many stories. It's tricky. Because you can totally vibe with people. And it can actually turn into like they are your friends. It's very tricky. They can turn into being friends, and you can absolutely 100% make lifelong friends. Right? It's totally viable. It's totally something that can happen. I don't discount it at all. That's how I met my husband. We were gaming. It became that. But there's some people that view any online interaction as not real. Right? And then especially it gets trickier when you're streaming too. Because then people feel like they should get that access to you because you are open or you are kind or you talk to them, right? I had someone tune into one of my streams one day and then look me up actively on Discord. They actually had to search for my name. My Discord handle is literally nowhere on my streaming information. You had a situation a while back that turned into a dangerous situation and you had to take steps to protect yourself. Yes, 100%, and you should. Sadly, I've had too many of those dangerous situations that I don't feel comfortable recounting them publicly. But they were actually where it was in physical harm. Like as far as like, yeah. I've had stalking, I've had borderline kidnapping, I've had it's really it's yeah. And so yeah. It's not, it's tricky because it's okay to have online friends. And it's okay if they mean more to you than just an online friend. But it's tricky when, okay, where did that go? The stickers are gone. Where'd they go? They just disappeared. They poofed. Oh, that's a magical invisible drawer shelf I didn't know existed. Okay. Oh, cool. We'll just do it. We're just going to go with it. It just works. It's very tricky because my streaming is social for me. It is a social interaction and social outlet. And Oh, there's the stickers. This shelf is buggy, by the way. It's the shelf. It is a social interaction for me. Oh, you can tell you've been playing online in easy mode as a guy. Sorry you have to go through so much crap because dudes are weird as fuck. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're aware of it and you can say that. That's cool. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I don't necessarily think it's only a guy thing either, though. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like only guys that do it either. I want to be clear. So I don't ever put it on that. But yeah, it's definitely weird. I hesitate to turn my camera on even. I'm not at that comfort level because I used to stream with cam. But like I had a guy in my stream one time who came in and like he was asking me if I could get up and bend over for him on camera because he wanted to see all of it. What the fuck? Like, bro. And I don't care if it was a guy or a woman or what. You just don't say that to people. That to me is just like whatever. But yeah, you don't say that to people. Why do I have so many fucking cups, guys? This is such a waste. If you live in a van, why do you have so much? Anyway. Yeah. No, there's absolutely boundaries being crossed. Oh, I can listen to music. There we go. Let's calm down a hot minute. Let's just calm. Yeah, that was one of the things. And then a guy that, like I said, he friended me on Discord. Literally went out of his way to look me up and friend me and asked me when I was streaming next so he could come tune in. And I'm like, well, I don't have a schedule, but if you follow me on Twitch, it will give you notifications when I go live. That is what that functionality is for. And I didn't want to come off as rude, but it was just so, and I was like, I don't friend people on Discord that I don't know. And then I just unfriended him immediately, and that was that. It was just so weird to me. Like, you're a complete stranger and you just send me a message after looking me up on Discord to find me. That just felt like an incredible violation of my privacy. I don't know. Maybe I'm off, but it could be all intended well. Yes, some people are very strong. I always hesitate to ever... It's so tricky because there are people that you feel like you could be friends with, but then it might not be mutual, or so I get it. I get how someone might send somebody a message and be like, hey, say hi. I mean, I've done that before, and I always worry that I'm going to upset someone by ever sending a message. So oftentimes I opt to not, because I know how it feels gross to me, and I don't ever want to be that way to someone else. But I also fully want to be supportive of people, and I want to let them know that they're awesome, and, you know, I think they're awesome, and we don't have to be friends also, either, for me to just say that. So I guess I try to say that when I'm streaming a lot, to remind myself that there's some really awesome people that I know, and I don't mind it if they say hi to me. You know? It's so tricky because one of your closest friends, you went into their stream and asked to play a game with them offline and came across... One of your closest friends, you went into their stream and asked to play a game with them offline, and you came across incredibly strong, and now I would decline someone who does it. Yeah. I understand. I think it just comes like... I hesitate to even talk. I worry. For a long time, well, so there were some streamers that I watched, and the community that they streamed for was really small, the gaming community was very small. And I would try to become a part of the community by talking in chat. And they would never respond. And I don't know why. And then I was just like, well, I mean, I guess they don't want me to talk in chat, so I just stopped tuning into stream. So if people are like super welcoming and they're super happy to see you, they'll let you know, I guess. Right? I don't know. I just like to err on the side of caution now, especially when it comes to other people in their streams. I want to be respectful because it is their space. So I'm very careful. I even feel bad sometimes about using my custom emotes because I don't want people thinking I'm trying to self-promo my stream. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird sort of situation. I don't really want to offend people. I don't want to say anything that's going to be taken the wrong way, any of that. So I err on the side of caution a lot. Not to even be just that weirdo, but also just to offend them in general. Because not everybody's going to be your friend, and that's okay too. And you can be totally friendly and civil in a streaming environment and still not necessarily be friends. This self-consciousness of absolutely everything on Twitch is so real. It is. So I just, like, I don't know. I guess I just... Right? You can use... I want to be very, 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 very clear right now. Use every single emote that you want to use. I do not care where it is from. Use yours. Use mine. Use random ones. To me. About the candles? Yeah, sure. Use any kind of emote you want. Talk about your stream freely. 100%. I am not going to get offended. People that tune into my stream are going to tune into my stream because they want to hear me bitch about shit or they want to hear me do whatever I do. And they're not gonna, it is a decorating game, Stags. Okay, couple things really quick. Hi, Stags. How you doing? Welcome in. Decorating game. We're decorating a Volkswagen bus. We're trying another new demo out. It's bothering me so far because there's a lot of things to try and micromanage, and we're talking about people and friends online. The candles fit in the shelf above the bed pillow to free up space in the drawer. Okay, yeah, let me check. That might be good. I think we've found a glitch in the matrix with this shelf, though. So I'm going to try that. I want you, Miriam, to feel free to talk about anything that you want in my chat. 100%. And if it's something that bothers me, above the bed. Above the bed. Is there a shelf above the bed? Oh, fuck. Look at that, bro. Oh, my God. What would I do without your eyes? Good call. Good call. Look at that. Thank you. Look at that. I still like to think this person who went to go live in a van still has too much fucking shit. I just want to let you know. But no, Miriam, feel free to talk about anything that you want. You talk about your stream. I really don't care if people think it's self-promoting or anything like that. I don't care. I want to be more supportive. I want to be supportive of anybody that needs the support in any way possible. So all topics are on. The only thing I'm not going to tolerate is people being fucking homophobic or bigoted or racist. If that shit is not going to fly with me at all. Not at all. I want to cultivate an incredibly queer-friendly space that people can talk about whatever they want, and 100% self-promo. Self-promo the fuck out of yourself. If people want to tune into more than just me, they should. You should watch who you feel comfortable and where you want to hang out. You know? That's my take on it. And if somebody doesn't like it, they don't need to tune into my channel. I'm here to support people. I'm here to... If I feel like that the world lacks support in general. one time in your stream, someone said, okay, I'm going to go stream. And turns out a viewer of mine went to their stream and bitched that they were self-promoting in my channel. Ew. Ew. I appreciate any and every shout out. It's touching to me. I feel like you don't have to stop and do that, but you do, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Stags. Volkswagen bus. Yes. It is adorable. I'm glad that you're decent. You did well in your test this week. Good. I was going to ask, did your non-studying pay off? I'm okay now. I only had one meltdown today. So we're good. We're doing good. I was going to build in Fallout, and then I was like, I had a meltdown already today, so let's not stress ourselves out, and let's do this instead. But Fallout is feeling better because I want to show you something real quick. There's a toilet. There's a fucking toilet right here. And this is my food counter for food prep. Oh god, there's a drawer there. I should put the toothbrush right there. You're tired of people bringing politics up in streams. You're trying to escape and have some fun. It's really irritating. That's the only topic you feel like should be off limits, but it's not your place to say. You just leave stream if it gets weird. Yes, Miriam, we need a toothbrush by the toilet. How else are we going to clean our toilet out? I'm sorry. The intrusive thoughts won. I had to say it. It grosses me out that there's a toilet here inside. So, I do not care about political chatter. I don't actually really want to sit and talk about politics. I just want to chill and relax. I do not feel like human rights is the same as politics, though. You take the fucking toilet outside and you poop like a fucking animal. Not by the prep work. Not by where you cook. And not by where you sleep. That's all I'm going to say. Not in these places. These are no places. Yeah, human rights aren't politics. So that's, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Human rights are not the same as politics, for me. And I want it to be an incredibly supportive and inclusive space. I get very vocal on social media about it. Because I do not care if I upset and offend people when I am sticking up for people that are more marginalized and want to feel safe in the world that they live in. It's sticky because you don't want people to be confused about my political stance, but Twitch is generally used as an escapism for me. That is 100% that. I do not want anyone to be confused. Like, I don't want anyone to be confused about where I stand at all, ever. I do not want that confusion. And I would rather someone get pissed off and offended and leave my stream instead of someone not feeling supportive. I want the people in my community that come to hang out with me, I want them to, without a shadow of a doubt, know that I support them. It's not Small Spaces. It's, what the fuck is this game called? Hold on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Camper Van Make It Home. This is what this is called. It's a demo. It's a demo of that. Why does it accept the notebook upside down but not the right way? Yes! This is irritating me, right? I'm trying to sneak it back in here and I can't stack notebooks and I can't do this. So in my opinion, if someone is going to get pissed off and they're going to get their little panties in a bunch because I'm supportive of people, then, I mean, they can go somewhere else, I guess. I honestly, I just don't care. I 100% would rather someone feel supportive and have a safe place to come hang out. But we live in a really ugly world, and I don't have time for that ugly world. It's very, very simple for me. I have a whole lot of love to give, and I don't have to know you personally to 100% love you and accept you and feel that you have a right to exist in a world that seems bent on fucking hating people for no reason. So, that's not political, and if someone wants to make that political, they can fuck off, actually. I just don't have time for that. So, and hopefully that's not offensive to anybody. And if that is offensive to somebody, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? We live in a really gross world sometimes, but there's some really amazing, phenomenal people that I've met. And it makes my world better and brighter to have those positive experiences instead of negative experiences. Oh, thank you for this. You didn't need to sub. Thank you. That's another thing is I know. Aw, thank you. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. That makes me feel kind of weird. So that's kind of like a segue for things that make me feel kind of weird. It's been brought to my attention that I might need to make a Discord, start a Discord. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I feel the same way. Actually, I feel very strongly about that. I feel very strongly about that. I do. And it's, yeah, I just do. There's no, I don't have to try and explain it. I just do. I really do. I think that we should, I've tried to cultivate the environment and the space and the mindset that I wish I would have had growing up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want anyone to have to feel like I did sometimes when I was growing up, because it fucking sucked. It just sucked to be fearful of being able to walk on the street and hold my girlfriend's hand. And the same kind of fear of just walking down the street and holding my current partner's hand, who is a different skin color as me. You know what I mean? And it's a gross fucking world, but we don't have to have a gross world. We can support people and we can just love them. Period. If you can hate somebody for no reason, you can just love them for no reason. So all I have is love. That's all I have the energy for. So that's all that there is. So that's what my space is for. So if somebody wants to come in here and they want to share that they just had a really good stream, or they want to tell me that they just got artwork commissioned by a different artist, and they want to tell me how excited they are, I want to know about it. And that's me as an artist. I don't care if you get art made by someone else. You absolutely should do what makes you happy. And you are 100%, you're not going to hurt my feelings at all. Because my style's not going to be for everybody. So I absolutely have commissioned other artists as well. Oh, look, I got a shelf up here. Girl, we got shelves all over here. Uh-oh. Oh, backpack. Excuse me. Backpack. Oh, what the? Okay. Well, at least we have a shower, though. Oh, no, look. We have a shelf by the shower. Aww. You're so... I do care a lot. I do. I appreciate it. I can't believe anybody would do that. You know what I mean? That's the thing is I don't, like, so I was told, like, I need to start a Discord for my stream. And then I'm like, oh, that feels weird. What do I even call it? What do people call their Discords for their streams? And I'm, like, looking around, and it's like they're calling it after their name. And I'm like, oh, no, I can't do that. Like, I can't, why would I call a Discord after me? That sounds like a fan club. I don't need a fan club. I'm one of you. Do not. So it makes me even hesitate to, like, even stream sometimes, want to stream. Because I don't want it to be like that. I'm not an expert. I'm just one day at a time. One of us. Damn. I started one, but maybe I need to name it One of Us. That's good. That's good. I had some really good suggestions from Scotty. But then I'm just like, I don't even think anybody would want to join my Discord anyway. But I want to be able to have a place where people can share things off stream. Because I think if people are cultivating friendships and cultivating relationships, I want to have a place where they can do that. And have a place where they can do that in my stream too. Like, I think it's important that that's cultivated. It's okay. And I'm not going to be offended. I want to hear about good stuff. And I don't mind hearing about bad stuff because bad stuff happens too. Why was someone upset because they wanted to self-promo or they were self-promoting? It sounded to me like they were promoting in hers. And then upset that, I don't know, upset that they weren't getting promoted? Is that what it was? Because if a streamer does not want to promo you in their chat, I guess you should go about your business and do your own thing. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I got you. I wouldn't want somebody getting upset on my part either. Do you know what I mean? Like, the person came and self-promoed, cool. But I wouldn't, like, I would just, like, let it, for me, I'd be like, oh, I just let it go and not get upset about it too much. Does that make sense? Like, I understand why they would be, and that's nice and thoughtful of them. So I would appreciate it. Oh, in public. Oh, that sounds kind of mean. Am I off on that? It is really weird for someone to be in your stream and then say, well, I'm going to go stream now. That's weird. And they shouldn't do that, I think. I wouldn't mind if they did. I would just feel like it's kind of weird, personally. I wouldn't mind, but I would feel like it was weird and maybe not the best place. But I would let it go. But then to go to her stream publicly and say you're horrible and you shouldn't do that, publicly? I would also never do that. Yeah, I might say something privately. There's a couple of times where I've asked or I've said something privately to ask questions because some of it feels really weird to me. Like, there's a whole lot of information and there's a whole lot to learn. Like, I started streaming like almost a decade ago, but it was never anything that I was able to do consistently because my kids were little and I didn't have a private place. And I firmly, strongly believe. You mixed up fake names. I figured you used I figured you used fake names. It's not confusing. I got it now. I understand. I firmly believe in allowing my kids to have their own privacy. So I always ask them if I'm ever posting anything on social media. Like, is it okay if I share your picture with family? Things like that. Is it okay if I take your picture even? Because I believe in them having consent over themselves and their bodies. So for me, streaming was kind of off the table until there was a place for me to do that where it was private and they were not in the middle of it because it's not their lives and it's not about them. So I do have kids. They are part of my life, but I also... they are not what my stream is about. Although I don't mind talking about it. I'm not going to bring up, like, private details or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because that's not the place. I can't... Thank you for the sub. You're still... Aww, you didn't have to do that. It's not about the money at all for me. It's really just about the social aspects and cultivating a happy, comfortable community. You know what I mean? And if people make friends, I think that's awesome. Okay, I can unpack some more stuff. Now that we have simmered down on the overwhelming nature of these things. Let's see. Oh, what do we have next? Oh, nope, we gotta open this back up. I'm gonna stack all this. I see flour bags, and it reminds me that our flour is expired, and I forgot to put that on our upcoming grocery list. Oh my gosh. That almost says tasty, but doesn't. There's more. How much of this do you need? Honestly. Again, this is stocking up on a lot of things that look perishable. You live in a van. How am I off on this? When you live in a van and you have limited space, why are you stocking up? It gets weird to call someone out in a chat. It gets like a gang up mentality. One-on-one privately is a mature route. In real life too, it's just like be mature. Yeah. I think talking to someone privately is the best thing to do there. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm shocked and like shocked, not in a bad way, like alarmed, but it's still so weird to me that people even like when Miriam gives me a shout out, I'm like, oh, I think I appreciate that. It feels like I'm almost like not worthy. Does that make sense? The other streamer came into my DMs to apologize, but they had no reason to apologize. So you apologized to them that they had it happen from someone in my community. Yeah, I understand your take on that exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you completely. I would have felt awful if someone in my community had gone and told somebody off. 100%. I understand where they're getting to the point of where they're trying to be protective, but it's not their place. Do you know what I mean? I would feel really bad about that. I would feel bad, and I wouldn't want that to be a representation of myself. Because I don't like that. I really just, I don't like, in all the world, you could like be mean or not be mean. You know? And in that instance, that person chose violence, and that was not something that I would want being a representation of my community at all. Not one bit. So yeah, no, I completely understand. I completely agree. I would be pretty upset by that. I think I misunderstood when you were originally explaining it. But I completely understand now. I completely agree with what you're saying. I think you go up here. Can you? Can I two stack it? Will you let me double it up? We have some cupboards up here as well. No, but I feel like you are free to speak freely in my chat. And if you want to self-promo, if you want to tell me you have to go stream, you do it. You're not going to offend me one bit. I appreciate anybody that comes to hang out. Like I said, I could probably say this until I turn blue in the fucking face. Lurk, no lurk. There's a lot of people I love to hang out with, but I can't always, like, unfortunately, it's, unfortunately the past couple of nights, Miriam, when you've been streaming, it's, Monday and Tuesday is, when my son and his girlfriend are off, and they, want to, game with us, and it's game night. And so since it's their only night off, I really need to focus on that because they've stopped everything to prioritize, you know what I mean, to come play with me, and we all hang out on Discord together. And so unfortunately, I have to lurk. But I actually really love hanging out in chat too. It's a balancing act as your viewership grows. I guess that's what mods are for. Yeah, I only have one official mod. It's my partner. Um, and yeah, he's my one official mod, but I don't think he would know what to do if it hit him in the face. He's very, very introverted. He actually joined, he joined stream one day when nobody had tuned in, and he was like using my emotes. And when I first got affiliate, um, he he made sure he subbed so he could get that first. So he was one of the first 10, so he could have it because he wanted to show his support. It was the most adorable thing. Yeah. So, but he doesn't. So, like I told him, I was like, "Well, you're in chat. You need to use your emotes while you have them because you're gonna lose them because he canceled his sub." It was adorable. He's really the best. But I haven't really needed modding anything. I have a bot that I have set up. I use the Mix It Up app. So it automates a lot of stuff for me. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair to just give temporary access. That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. That's smart. I don't think I'm going to have any problems. I've had like... What is that noise? Oh, it was the game telling me I found the last thing. Okay. All right. Okay. We're gaming. What? Come on. Why? I'm not really worried about it. I'm not like really foreseeing that there's tons of viewership. The whole thing that really does worry me is the Discord thing. Setting up a Discord. I do run a very small Discord with family and family friends and stuff. So it's a place that we game, but it's not a place that I can open access to other people because my kids are in there as well. And so it's not, obviously not a comfortable position for me to put in strangers with my kids. Even though 2 of my kids are adults, yeah, it's just not, that's not what I'm going for at all. So I having to like thinking about setting up a Discord, but it was brought to my attention too that maybe I needed a Discord. I'm like, oh, do I though? You're surprised at how great people are too, Church Miriam and you and me. Thank you. You're naming me off in a bunch of people that actually have a viewership, and I don't have much of a viewership, but I love the viewership that I do have. I will, yeah, and Miriam saying real life comes first. I feel like this is my actual social outlet, and there are a couple of people that I have met streaming. And it's actually really important to me to have an outlet outside of my kids as well. Because, like I said, I am their mom. But part of that is also having a life for me, too. So it's another balancing act. I do truly wish I had more time in the day to hang out with more people. You know what I mean? I'm so super glad that I tuned in. I just often don't have the time, and I finally decided that I was gonna start tuning into stuff because I kind of deserve a break from other stuff that I have on my mind. And it turns out I was so happy to do that. I was so happy to finally tune into Miriam's stream, especially very much. So, yeah. Even if I can't be very chatty. It's interesting, everyone warns about parasocial viewers, that you're surprised when parasocial happens from the streamer perspective, and you learn that the hard way. They warn about parasocial viewers? Yeah, It's hard though, isn't it? Because we're people and we're human, right? So sometimes someone may feel like they know someone, and I don't mind if they want to talk like that. So I don't know, it's a very gray area, isn't it? Did the van start as a legit vehicle looking space? Yeah, it was a vehicle. And I added these. They didn't give me many options, unfortunately. You grow attached to people in chat. I have a really hard time with that. I'm going to be really honest. Because I view people in chat as real people. They are real people. So it's tricky. It is very tricky. Because I genuinely like them as people. And they are real people. They're not like faceless in the void. You know what I'm saying? So it's really tricky. I don't know what to say about that. But I understand. How could you not? They are people. It's maintaining boundaries, I'm sure, because you never know who may have weird intent. Yeah. I mean, that's the fucking truth. That's the truth. I think a lot of people do have weird... not a lot of people have weird intent, but yeah, you don't know. But, well, they are real people. So I try to treat it like that they're real people. I guess boundaries are important. There are people that I absolutely do not feel weirded out. Like, okay, so for instance, initial DMs just saying hi, saying hey from people isn't going to bother me at all. Something like that is perfectly fine. Depending. If I'm on like a Discord server with them and they just want to say, hey, whatever, that doesn't bother me. But it would get really weird, like with the guy who was watching me stream and then searched my name on Discord to send me a friend request to talk to me when that information was literally not available to him at all. That was a boundary. He never said anything in chat. Not one time. Never said anything, followed me one day, looked me up on Discord, and then friended me, and then asked me to tell him, let him know when I was streaming again so he could tune in. That was weird. That is crossing boundaries. And I don't know if that's a parasocial thing or not. But yeah, it's, yeah, that was weird. That was weird and uncomfortable for me. I definitely was like, I am not comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable. So I unfriended him and never talked to him again. So, because that was too weird for me. I was not comfortable with that. But I'm not going to, like, let that taint my whole existence about other people. I actually really do not mind if people send me a DM and be like, hey, thank you for this, or thank you for that, I think you're awesome. Something like that's fine. But I'm just a real person. I am not any more special than anyone else. Honestly, 100%. I am nothing special at all. Where the fuck is this supposed to go? Listen. That's a big ask, bro. I do, like, I just want to be treated like a normal person, you know what I mean? Because that's what I am. I'm just a normal person. I'm nothing special. Nothing special at all. I wonder if I could sneak you in here. Nope. Yeah, just on the food prep. Let's put this dirty backpack that's been on the floor on the food prep counter. You once asked someone if they would watch if I stopped streaming ESO back when you had 1 to 3 viewers. This person was there for every stream, gifted you ESO DLCs when you weren't affiliate. And then they said if I stopped ESO, they would stop watching. That's so bizarre to me. That is literally one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard. Yeah. It's weird. I have a full belief. I have the full belief that, yes, if you don't want the answer to a question, don't ask it. But I feel like that person was like, that's kind of weird. I kind of feel like I tune into streamers. Yeah. I tune into streamers because I like them and I want to see them do things. What the fuck is this? Is this more kitchen stuff? What? Oh. I will only tune into people that I want. I will only tune into people that I like, actually. It doesn't really matter to me what they're streaming. And to be completely fair, I cannot always sit and tune into the entire stream. Yeah, here's the food prep, guys. Here's the food prep in the toilet situation. That is so gross. I'm still grossed out by that. It's still very disgusting. Very, very gross. Very gross. Very gross indeed. Fuck, we'll figure out where to put that. Yeah. I will only tune into someone that I want to hear talk. Does that make sense? It's like you were parasocial from your end. Sure, I can see it, but I don't know if that's parasocial, though, right? Like, don't you think, like, it's fair that you think someone tunes in for you, too? Because they want to see what your take is on things, right? So I get it. I get it. It is fair in their answer. That's true. At least they were being honest, right? At least they're being honest. I tend to feel like I may not be able to stick with the same games all the time. I play a lot of different games. And I play a lot of games that I don't stream. Also. Not necessarily because I'm bad at them. I don't care if I'm bad at them. I'll bring up Fortnite as an example. But I've often had the problem with people making commentary on what I should or should not do in a game. And I don't want that. Yeah, I get to what you're saying. Yeah, you assumed that they would because they supported you. I probably would have assumed the same thing. I probably would have assumed the same thing. Yeah. Probably. I actually probably would have assumed the same thing. Because I would have thought, oh, well, you're here because you want to see me play this game, right? Ooh, backpack. Backpack? No. Oh my gosh. I get that though. Yeah. I probably would have assumed the same thing. But yeah, I guess it is kind of eye-opening. I don't know. It is very tricky. It's like with life. Everything is very tricky. You don't, so much of our social constructs in everything are tricky. And sometimes if you are neurospicy, you might not understand the social constructs as well. And that can be a thing that also complicates the trickiness. So I tend to be really honest as much as possible while also trying to not hurt people's feelings. Yeah, well, that's good that you can still appreciate it, and it's sad that they're not around anymore, right? Like, it feels like, oh, you were there when I first started, and it was cool, and oh, you're not there anymore, you know? So it feels kind of sad, but yeah. Yeah, that would kind of make me sad too, in a way, you know? Yes, it still seems insane to me. I don't believe it that someone would sub to me. I think that might be how I will always feel. I could never believe it. But I understand it too because I like to do the same thing. You know what I mean? I like to also support people that I genuinely agree with as well. Especially if you've been there from the beginning, you only like me for ESO is a sad reality. That makes me kind of sad. I appreciate the fact that Scotty's not here right now. He had a call out. But he 100% is one of my biggest supporters. And I will brag on him all day long. He is an incredible human being. And we do know each other on a different level. We did meet online, and it did develop into a friendship. And he is one of my people that checks on me all the time. So I am so very well aware that sometimes meeting people online, it can develop into something that is more, right? And I very much appreciate that he tunes in at any time he can. And so I appreciate that about him, and I never want to take that for granted. And yeah, I don't know. It would make me sad if, it just makes you sad when you lose anyone along the way that you are friends with or not friends with, but you think that yeah. Am I saying too much? Am I digging a hole? Oh, look, I've got stuff over here too. No, go in the bed, Pot. Oh, there's the trash. That's cool. No big deal. But also you watch Church's videos muted because you're not at default 76 world and the connection is game and you lose the connection. I mean, that's totally fair too. I get it. I guess I kind of like tune some of those videos out. I mean, I guess I just tune some of that game content out. I don't like ESO. So, I've played it. It doesn't bother me. I know what's going on because I play WoW, and WoW's a lot like it. It's an MMO with a lot of PvE content. Mostly, I play the PvP content. Yeah, I play the PvP aspects of it, which might come as a surprise to people, but I'm a hardcore PvPer in the competitive PvP. You never watch ESO streamers for ESO, only for the streamer. Yeah. I tend to only watch streamers for the streamer. Is how it is for me. So I guess it's different for everybody. I only watch for the streamer because I generally don't have a lot of time to watch. And I really love to figure stuff out on my own when I'm playing games. It's part of how I do it. So it's never really about the gameplay per se. If that makes sense. I 100%, I guess it's for the streamers themselves then, for me. Whoa. Whoa. We went outside there. That was a trip I wasn't ready for. So I appreciate anybody that tunes in for whatever reason. But there's no way in hell I would be able to play the same game and not, like, do variety. My brain just couldn't handle it. There's no way. I would get so bored. But yeah, like that. Again, there's games that I won't stream. There's games I play with, like, the kids and stuff. And I won't stream those either. Because they're not, it's not their job to be on chat or anything like that, you know? So, I don't know. This is one of those things, I guess. You want your favorite streamers to succeed. I'll lurk when Church plays ESO. I try to remember that, especially if this is someone's income. They're motivated to maintain relationships with viewers. I try to keep in mind that I'm just a name on the screen, and if I died and my name never appeared in chat again, the person wouldn't notice. You feel like a part of the community when viewership is small. So I want you to succeed, But Miriam, if you had 700 viewers, I'd be sad. Yeah, right. I echo that. I honestly, I like, I don't want a big viewership, I think. I think it would feel kind of weird. That's not what I'm after. I know exactly what you mean. I try to keep in mind that people probably wouldn't notice if something happened to me. But I feel that way as a general rule in life, period. Not just about streaming. You know what I mean? I think that you would. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's how I would be, I think, too. I would notice. You know what I mean? How do you not notice? How do you not notice when someone doesn't show up? And they're there. They become a part of your community. They are real people. Again, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to not. So, I don't know. Oh, oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry that that happened. At least you got to know, you know? But I'm sorry that that happened. I'm glad you got the closure of knowing for that. Oh, this is... I can stack the mugs, but they don't fit in there. Excellent. That's, of course. By the already time you made assumptions, I did my best to find an obituary. It was nice to get confirmation. Oh, I'm sorry that that happened. I'm glad that you got the confirmation. Aw. That's actually like one of the things that I would worry about. On any kind of Discord community, if you become and you get to know people, they are real people. I mean, there's just no way around it. They are, and then they become regulars. And there's, I mean, it's hard to not get attached, right? To them as real people. Yeah. I don't want to be kind of weird about it, though. I don't want people to think I'm being weird about it. I try to keep it in a realistic view, but I have a really hard time with that because I view people all as real people. And I want them to feel like they are real people and they do matter because every single person does actually matter. And there's no way that you can help that. They actually matter. And it doesn't matter, like, yeah, they matter. They're one of those pieces in this big universal puzzle of life. And they completely matter. So I want everybody to feel like they matter. So that's why I'm so totally like, if somebody wants a promo, if they want to self-promo, I want them to know that they matter. Everybody that stops by matters to me. Even if you lurk and you never talk, it's okay. You're there, and I care, and I want you to matter. It's not a parasocial thing for me. We don't have to be the best of friends. We don't have to even be friends, ever. I still want those people to succeed in life. And generally succeed. I feel like I'm super awkward on ever knowing how to respond to things appropriately sometimes, though. Like responding enough or too little or whatever. Is there a shelf in the garbage drawer above the bins? I don't know. Let me look. We're working through it. I don't know what to put in here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Well, we're almost out of things to do. But yeah, look at these. You have a good eye. Oh, fuck. I hope my mouth isn't defensive. I always worry that that's going to be off-putting for people. That didn't fit in there. We're just going to go here and continue. Not like I can actually change my mouth. I've got a filthy fucking mouth, but it's not in a place of anger. The most normal thing is that the viewers who watch small streamers are not the ones that big streamers. You absolutely trade a small community for a bigger community when you grow, but it's very conflicting. I don't ever care if I don't grow, honestly. I do truly, I do truly, it's not about money for me. It's never going to be about money. I've been an artist for so long and never sold a piece. And I would trade that for nothing. I'm never going to stop doing art because it's a thing for me. And if this is my social outlet, I have a lot of health issues. I'm disabled and I have autoimmune issues. So for me, physical socializing is not a thing that I can do. So for me, this is a social outlet for me, if that makes sense. So, I mean, that's it is what it is. And I understand if it's not that for everybody. That's okay too. I understand that it is a monetary thing for others. And I support and wish them the best. It is very conflicting, yeah. Because you want a nice, cozy community, but maybe you do actually want that income as well. So, yeah, that becomes conflicting very fast, indeed. I can understand that. I understand that very much. I want to have the realistic attitude of it, that it's not, you kind of have to, like, swallow your pride, I guess. I try to make sure I keep myself real anyway, and keep myself in check, that I realize and understand that I am really no one to anyone else, honestly. That I'm just actually not. And so they might not notice. So I just try to keep that in check, I guess, so that I don't become too important in my own mind. But I know that everybody does matter in their own way too. We're almost out of things to put away. Why does this fit nowhere? Weird. What? Sure. This is fine. This is fine. Uh-oh. You know what time it is? Stags, what time is it? The stags know what time it is. You're important. I think and worry about you guys like real people, and I hate when church talks about his 13 threes or something, mentions having bad days. At the end of the day, it's a place to support others from us. I agree completely. I completely agree. I do. You are real people to me. Wrap it up. Yeah, it's not yet, but it's getting close to wrapping it up. I looked at 7 o'clock. I didn't get the warning yet. He didn't send me the warning yet. I feel like in such a like, again though, in such a possibly gross world, all we have is each other, right? Like, we are connected whether we want to act like it or not. So I can't help but to recognize that we are connected and help and hope to just support anybody and everybody that I can without exhausting myself too much, because we do need to make sure our own cups are full, as it were. We have to take care of ourselves as well. So there have to be boundaries and stuff. Yeah. Why picture? I feel like if you live in a van, you don't need a picture. What are you doing with that picture? It definitely didn't fit in the refrigerator. You're canceling streams for the 25th and 31st. I'm struggling to choose how much to share about my personal life. Yeah, that is a struggle for me as well. You should share what you want, and keep in mind I can only speak for me, but I'm probably certain that I can speak for others. We care about you, but in saying that, you should absolutely 100% not share anything you are not comfortable with at all. You owe no one anything. You owe them nothing. Nothing at all. Do you hear me? Know that. Keep that very much in mind. I don't care who they are. You don't owe anyone anything. Do you hear me? Please understand that. If you want to share stuff with some people, you should. But you don't owe anyone anything at all. There was a you're worried that you'll share something and later have to walk it back. Yeah, exactly. So don't share with them. You don't owe them anything. It doesn't matter if they subscribe to you. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Keep that in mind. Please, please, please. Make sure that you keep yourself safe and make sure that you don't share more than you want. Like you have to for your own mental well-being and everything. You don't have to share. It's really hard too when people ask you a question point blank and you're on stream and then you feel obligated. Do not feel obligated. Fuck that entire noise. Fuck it all. Don't say anything that you feel like you don't. There was a couple of things. So when my mom was hospitalized, I was banned from talking about it online at all. And I'm not very active on social media because when we moved, I moved into a house that is, it's a very nice house. And I got a lot of judgment about it. And I got a lot of assumptions about it. And when I shared things about my house, people would make comments to me about, oh, well, it must be nice. And they made assumptions that we were incredibly wealthy. And they made comments to the degree of, to the effect of that. And it made me incredibly uncomfortable. So I stopped sharing my dream house with people that I thought were my friends, actual people that I knew in my life and had known for decades plus or 30 years plus of my life. I backed and completely turned into a hermit, completely shut it all down because I suddenly had these people that I thought were my friends and family, and I felt so judged, wrongly judged and misunderstood. And it was so painful for me. And so I had stopped posting on social media anyway. But then when my mom got sick and she was hospitalized, I was told I wasn't allowed to talk about it at all. And I wasn't allowed to share it. And it felt so bad because it was painful to want to talk about something and try to process something and not have anyone to talk to about it, right? I have a really good partner who is incredibly, speaking of, dinner in 20, that was a message that I never got from Discord, and that was 6 minutes ago. I bet I was right on the dot when I told Stags. No, I know. There's no judgment. Thank you. I appreciate it. It did suck. They're the people I thought wanted the best for me. It's true. I did. I thought they wanted the best for me. But, so I just shut everything down like that. And then it just got easier to turn off all of the social media. It just got easier to shut it all down and just disassociate and hermit away. Yeah, I agree with Stags. You do whatever serves you. You don't worry about talking to anyone or telling them anything. You have zero obligations. Bubbles. Fuck, was that it? Oh, did we do it? We're gaming. Not everywhere we want it to be. And I know this is weird. Given the context of the entire conversation. But anybody that I know that hops in on stream, you 100% can DM me. 100%. I won't take it as weird. Even if you never wanted to complete a friendship or have a full friendship, even if you just needed a stranger to scream into the void, as it were, I want to be that safe place. And learning that balance is so real. I have a really hard time with it. I'm going to be real. It should be a redeem. I think I'm too much of a I think people think I'm too much of a fucking hot mess to actually be a real therapist, honestly. I think. I think maybe I'm too much of a shit show to actually be somebody's therapist. I don't know. That's kind of scary. I need an adult. I'm gonna have to wrap this up, though. I have to wrap this up. Do we put the bubbles in the shower? This is for dishwashing. But oh my god. Give me bubbles, baby. Give me bubbles. I want this to be, and I fully understand, I want this to be a place where people can come brag about everything and anything. Because I want to cultivate joy, and I want to just make pretty things. And support people that don't get support. If you want to DM me at all, Miriam too, it completely, you can. My Discord DMs are always open. Even if you don't want to be friends, that's okay too. Even if you just like screaming into the void and you want it to be in a private setting, it's a private setting. I don't share any information outside of that. It's perfectly fine, whatever you're comfortable with. I mean it. I mean it. Seriously. You should take care of yourself, and you should do what you need to do, and just know you don't have to even, no one has to pretend to even be my friend. I swear. I promise. My feelings won't get hurt. I know. Not everybody has to feel that way about me. It's okay. But if you do need even just a random person to talk to that you don't, I was under the impression I might have clothes to hang up here. Fuck. Can I hang the clothes up? Oh, guys. I fucking swear to God. Don't judge me. Don't at me. Don't at me. This makes so much more sense now. But yeah, no, please. Bug the shit out of me. Game changer. Seriously. No, I 100% mean it. Bug the shit out of me if you want to DM me. If you don't feel comfortable about talking about it in my chat, ever. My DMs are always open. I want you to fully understand that. I'm 100% honest. And it doesn't go past me. And I understand if you don't want to do it too. I will not feel offended or bothered at all. I really, yeah, 100%. Is it weird to put my pots and pans over there? The fuck are the boots here? The boots are just gonna have to go down. Down here, baby. There's not a judgmental thing that would come out of my mind, out of my mouth about it. I fully support people in whatever stages that they are in their life, knowing full well that it is completely transient and fluid. And people that I know now, I may not know later, but it's my job as much as I can to be as supportive of the people in my life that I can be. So I always want to do that. Fuck, I want to put pots and pans in there. Is that wrong? Fuck it. It's going in. It's going in. So is that food. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Placemats, definitely. Put the candy in between the panties. What are those pulse pegs on the wall? Ah, yeah. Which ones? I know, I saw them. On top of the bed. These. It's weird. I hear some clattering of pots and pans down there. I think he's trying to let me know. He could join fucking chat and tell me. Is that asking too much? Am I really being bad now? I'm the worst partner in the world. I feel so guilty about that, saying that right now. I actually just said that out loud. He could just join chat and tell me dinner was done. Isn't that terrible? I don't know what goes on there. We may never know. I let guilt eat me alive. I want to let you know. I hang on to guilt about so many things. So I can only just strive to be a better person one day at a time. That's my story, and I'm going to stick with it. Where the fuck did these go? They are so... Fuck. Bro. Why? I can only strive to improve on myself. So I'm not going to compete with other people. So I can only do for people what I would like to have done for me. So I want to be available if someone needs to talk to someone, even if they never finish. Yeah, I'm done organizing. We're going on my life journey. Oh, that's some fried rice up in that pan. Or is that a pizza? For all that comes, come back soon. Was that it? Was that the demo? Thank you for playing the demo. I wonder if I'm going to wish list this one on Steam. Huh. Wow. Well. Exactly. It just makes me wish that Outbound is going to be better. This is going to get an uninstall. This is going to get 100% uninstall. I'm not going to say I hated it, because how could you hate this? Look at this adorable, wonderful, beautiful Volkswagen bus. Love the graphics. I love the really chill music. I love the little cute pupper. I love the plants. You're getting so much of my yeses all over here. I love the unpacking vibe. I dislike that there's no narrative to go with that vibe at all. I highly, highly, highly recommend check out Unpacking. Excuse me. It's wonderful. Oh, look at what I still have going in the background. Oops, I did for a brief moment. I'm going to put this up while I finish. Here we go. I'm going to put that up while I finish talking. The menu graphic is great. I'm going to have to look and see. I definitely want to check out Outbound even more. But I'm going to leave that game on my wish list. I will definitely see you later. I might be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see. We have a biology lab. We have a biology lab to get done tomorrow. Wrap it up. I know. You guys, keep me accountable. So I think I'm going to leave that on my wish list. Camper van, make it home. I'm going to leave it on my wish list because I'm going to see what it comes out at price. If it's not too expensive, maybe I'll pick it up. Definitely looking towards Outbound a lot more. Not as excited about Camper Van, but the graphics, the vibes, it's all super cool. I do appreciate that a lot. So we'll see about that. But I'm glad I did the demo. And thank you for demoing it with me. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody that came out to hang out with me and each other. And I'm very happy that you talk to me. No, that you talk to each other, that you are real. Please. Thank you for coming. I should probably find someone to raid out to, but I did this the other day, right? I raided out to someone that was playing WoW. And I'm not really sure that was a good idea because I think that was a little bit of a stretch for content. That it's not necessarily everybody. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I need to do this because I think it's really nice, but I want to be able to raid out to and support someone. Yeah, I know it was confusing. It's okay. I can't really stream that kind of content. I play with my partner and it's super hardcore competitive PvP. I want to raid because I want to support people. But I also do not want to raid to someone that might have content that my viewers may not want to be a part of. Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be incredibly careful with that. So it's weird for me. I want to make sure that it's not necessarily that it's the right fit, but it would be the right vibe. And I don't know what vibe I give off. Do I give off a vibe? I say I give up this sweet vibe, but I don't know I don't know if I am. I don't feel like I'm super sweet. I don't feel like I'm the sweetest person in the world. They were chill. He's pretty chill. When I tuned in, when I got back from dinner and I tuned into his stream, he had tilted and he was like, I've got to quit for the day. I'm going tilt now. I'm going tilt now. You know what I mean? So a lot of the people that do stream the World of Warcraft and they stream the PvP, it's super not chill. Not chill. There is somebody else that's playing Camper Van Make It Home, but I don't know how you guys really liked that one. So, and I don't really want to random stream out. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Thank you, Miriam, very much. Should I go? Oh, you know what I forgot. I forgot to do. What did I forget to do? No, I wanted to do this. This, my favorite. Are you ready?
Ohana means family.
There you go.
Family means nobody
gets left behind.
That is my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I love Stitch. And that's my favorite. I'm so glad you guys stopped by. Thank you so much. Stitch is my favorite. My favorite. I appreciate you all. I very much do. I'm going to try and put a schedule on the books again. Should I do that? And yeah, one of us, you said, right? Is that what I should call the Discord? One of us? Does that work? I feel really weird about it, but I don't it makes me feel kind of weird cuz Anyway, yeah, I should go. Do some things like eat and Mary may streaming later. I know Veronica mentioned trying to stream, right? Today. I wish you were on and I could stream to you guys. But I don't, no pressure. Never pressure. I don't want anyone to ever feel pressure. Ever. No pressure. She might have tuned out. That's okay too. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And I meant every word that I said. You are real people to me and you matter. Just keep that in mind. You matter. And together we can make a nice big gooey pile of support, right? I guess. Is that weird? Yeah, it's pretty weird. That's okay. That's probably on brand. I do. My next tattoo may be across my arm, and it'll say, I'm going to make this weird. So before a conversation can even start, I can just show the tattoo on my forearm. I'm going to make this weird. So you know. And there's no doubt in your mind. So everybody have a good evening, and I will see you the next time I'm live. hopefully sooner than later. If it's not Thursday, it'll be sometime this weekend. I try to see if I can do like a Thursday, maybe a Saturday, maybe a Sunday. Those are surprises. It's a surprise. I actually thought about painting today or doing, I'm working on an art project with rainbow glass and to make a new hanging prism stuff for the sunroom since it's starting to warm up and it's spring. Okay, have a good night. I'll wrap it up. I promise I'm wrapping it up. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.